My name's Lukas, and I release music under the name Sulka, which also happens to be an anagram of my name. We're in organic audio today, which is my friends Sean and Alex's studio, which they built here like over lockdown, and it's a really cool space. A few of my pals' bands have done live sessions in here, like Kilgore and Ravelo. And yeah, we're gonna do 4 tracks in here today, all from Distractions, from the album that we just released. The last album was called Distractions, and for this one, it was the first time that we recorded it in an actual recording studio, because like all the previous releases I've done have been mostly recorded at home, and yeah, just kind of self-recorded. But for this one, we did it with a producer called Chris McCrory, who he plays in a band called Catholic Action, and he is a Glasgow-based producer that's done like Savage Mansion, who are on Lost Map as well, and people like Annie Booth. He coincidentally like came to a show that I did, and like we just got chatting about making a record together, and then yeah, I felt like we had a mutual admiration of what each other did, and felt like I could, you know, still maintain my kind of creative integrity while like working with someone on a record. That was the first time that I've done an album like with a full band, actually, because I used to just like track everything myself. So yeah, we did it all kind of live, almost like a live session, to get all the main parts down, and then we like overdubbed the vocals and little bits of keys here and there.
dragons for my audience. That's where the money is. Oh, like distractions, all my story ends. Like watching a freight train video. Some days I want you to call me up on the weekend. How come you never hit me up no more? Have you drowned that little voice out? Have you drowned that little light out? Have you found some other light now? Calm me down, might turn my head around. Calm me down, might turn my head around. Some days I want you to call me up on the weekend. How come you never hit me up no more? Have you drowned that little voice out? Have you drowned that little light out? Have you found some other light now?
I feel like the album's quite a mixed one in terms of influences, and in general, like Sulka is quite mixed. There's not just kind of like one sound that I tend to go for. It's like kind of veers between kind of like folky stuff and more like shoegazy stuff, I would guess, or like kind of grungy shoegazy stuff or folky. It kind of like veers between those two directions quite a lot. I like big dynamics in music, so kind of like the classic kind of Nirvana, like quiet, loud, like Pixies type of thing. But then I also got really into bands like Big Thief and Kurt Vile and stuff, that kind of like, just quite old school, vibey, kind of folky rock thing. I think that was one of the main things that I was trying to go for with the album originally.
I was tripping up lemons. There were berries, things I find. I was opening up for that first time. Ankles giving on high heels. Don't swivel in your ideals like a rearview driver on the front wheel. Milliseconds on the film reel. Shrink and recoil, you slide back to home soil. Cracks in your hands, ring them tight, they stay loyal. Rub your eyes, tell me this ain't so. Rub your eyes, tell me this ain't so. Rub your eyes, tell me this ain't your home sweet home. I was sleeping in black pines. There were scary things I hide from in the early fractures of the dawn light. Strange they bury your own bones with so many things unknown, like a deep sea diver in the sinkhole, treading water in the deep cold. Rub your eyes, tell me the same so. Rub your eyes, tell me the same so. Rub your eyes, tell me the same so. Rub your eyes, tell me the same so.
I just did a little trip away just by myself to finish some songs that I'm working on. Sorry. So yeah, I've got kind of another record in the works, but just kind of taking my time with it. The next thing is to start demoing them, and yeah, I think I'm going for a more acoustic led album. I think more kind of folky, sort of Andy Shelf vibe. Later this year, I'll try and record that, but yeah, no real rush with it.
Skylines ripping up this sleepless town with TV antennas for a crown, web of spiders in the window frame. Wait until the morning. Coffee's made. Don't fight that feeling. Don't fight that feeling. Ooh, wow. I've read all about it. I've learned my trade. I've washed my conscience down the shower drain. feels like fallen angels come to visit you. Don't fight that feeling. Don't fight that feeling.
I think it's when it gets that